But the Naughty store was on Halsey.
Yeah.
So I remember being a kid right after Menace came out and seeing Lorenz Tate at the Naughty store. Like, old dog is in my hood and he's super cool. Like I walked in there just to buy a tea and Lorenz, like, old dog is in the, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's my culture and heritage.
Hey, what up, ARTOHOLIKS? Good morning to you. It's a beautiful Friday morning, downtown Newark, and I'm super excited about today's episode because I finally got to catch up with my boy Ka of Burger Walla. I've been shooting this guy for over a year now, and we finally got it all put together, and he's gonna tell you what motivates him to keep going and open up the shop every day, as well as share some of the gems that, you know, makes him happy about his establishment. I think you're gonna wanna have to come down here. Let's roll. Alright, what up, ARTOHOLIKS? I'm here with my man Ka. We're headed to his spot. How you feeling this morning, Ka?
Great, man. The weather's great. You know, when the weather's great, customers feel great. So.
Yeah, everyone's outside, right?
Right.
Yeah, I want to come grab something. Alright, so today's episode is about living a dream. And the first thing I want to handle before we get into, you know, how the stores ran and whatnot, I want to talk about, like, how does it feel to you to wake up in the morning? And I know sometimes it's stressful, but it's your own stress, right? Like, doesn't it feel better to be? Yeah,
I mean, I think you have to love the grind, you know what I'm saying? And it just helps that we're super passionate about the actual product that we're developing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the stress, I feed off of it, man. So this is what we call the wee-wee. If you say it with a little French accent, you all the better for it. How you say it? Wee-wee. Alright, cool. So essentially, we're gonna take our, if you want to call it normal, whatever, but it's a little Frida blend. It's you know, chuck, short rib, brisket. And we take that and these oxtails that we braised down, and we've got them to they're feeling nice and, you know, relaxed, you know what I mean? And we take that, we blend it, you know, within our normal burger. It's about an ounce. Normally we weigh this, but you're here, so we're gonna be a little bit generous with our helping of oxtail, and we massage that into the with the brisket and the short rib and that chuck, so that it's getting nice and happy. You know what I mean? And so that oxtail is in there almost as like a surprise. And then I'm gonna do something else, which is an option on here. I'm gonna give an extra layer of the oxtail that we're gonna griddle down. The oxtail, the braised oxtail, when it griddles, it's like the best piece of griddle meat I've ever seen in my life, man.
Why Burger Walla? Like, what made you say, I want to feed Newark?
So it was kind of by chance, because going back to, you know, economics development, you know, one of my jobs was recruit people to do business in Newark. Yeah. And, you know, met with every major person you could think of, from, you know, Chipotle, who ended up coming, Dinosaur Barbecue, to Toys R Us, to Walmart, you know what I mean? And everybody was like, maybe, like Chipotle, maybe, but I'm gonna do this as a personal favor. I'm gonna come twice a year to just look at the market. But all of the burger guys were like, nah, it's not our market. I'm like, what? We're out, we go to your spots in other towns, on the highways, in the malls. Like, why wouldn't you consider the market? You know what I mean? I was like, you know, fuck it, we'll do our own. You know what I mean? And everybody's doing it. I've been cooking the burgers this way for a really long time. And people were like, yo, these are rocking, man. These are rocking. You know, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's cookout. You come to the crib or something like that. But we're super passionate about Indian culture, of course, Indian food in particular. You know what I mean? And I feel 10 years ago, nobody ate Mexican food. And you look at Chipotle, the fastest growing franchise in the world. That's how we feel about Mexican food. So if we can sneak it in, you know, we're passionate about Indian food, passionate about burgers, you know, we think it's a perfect marriage. That oxtail, what you see, and this is, we use a Keating grill, and I'll let you, you know, use as Google, you know, the magic about this. This is essentially a Ferrari Testarossa right now. And we get that, and we get that down nicely. And it's all about the burger crystals. You know, we create a crust on everything that, you know, hit it with a little S&P, salt and pepper, not too much.
But do you want to tell my guests like what's new, like what's going on?
So I mean, we try to do a few different things just to keep it funky, you know what I mean? So we do a burger a month every month, which is new. We haven't replicated it. And at first we started kind of, you know, basic, and then we started to amp it up just in response to, what are you? We are a no frills burger joint. That's how we started. We're a hole in the wall, you know what I mean? But don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? Like we did a duck burger, you know what I mean? With a champagne reduction. This month we did an oxtail burger, you know, so it's chuck, short rib, brisket, and oxtail. And to me, this burger, I'm super proud about it. It's one of the best things I think we've ever created with the squad. And then we just do different events, you know what I mean? We show movies, independent films. We just did a catering for LaRon Lee for the premiere of his film, his short Ugly. So we show films like that all the time, you know what I mean? We do open mics, you know, whatever we can to keep it, you know, funky a little bit, and you know, just keep the energy vibrant as sort of like as a space. When we were building it, we told everybody like, this is our space. What we call a masala sauce. You know, masala, Indian culture mix. So we're just gonna leave it at that. People ask, what's in the masala sauce? Don't worry about it. Crust. It's all about the crust on that. Yeah, people like options. So not too long, you know, we don't want the cheese to start getting runny or whatever, but with the crispy shallots, like that. We know frills around here, so we go with the lunch tray. My grandmama was everybody's favorite lunch lady, so that's how we out here.
Nice.
All right.
And I was going to get into that community. How has it affected the community? You being from Newark yourself, like I know that I have to make you proud. You know, just Halsey Street is growing into something, and for you to say that, you know, you're helping that change. Like, what does that mean to you, and how do you see it changing?
Well, I mean, it's everything for me, you know what I mean? Because as a kid, people think, oh, Halsey Street is new. Halsey Street is old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get my hair cut down there, whether or not I was at Johnson's, but the Naughty store was on Halsey. So I remember being a kid, right after Menace came out, and seeing Lorenz Tate at the Naughty store. Like, old dog is in my hood, and he's super cool. Like, I walked in there just to buy a tea, and Lorenz, like, old dog is in the, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's my culture and heritage.
So clearly my goal was accomplished. Ka gave us the entire scoop on Burger Walla from top to bottom. This episode was very important to me because I've watched this business grow, and I know how important it can be for us to see someone being where we're from within the same age group, showing us that dreams are very much possible to grasp if we work hard and dedicate ourselves. Thanks for watching. And oh yeah, by the way, I did enjoy my burger. You need to come check it out. So that was Walla. I mean, not Walla. That was Ka. You heard it from him.
Word.
All right, peace.
Saying, and the community is everything for us. That's why we stay open late. That's why we hire from within this community. And it's not just about like, let me just hire anybody. It's like, yo, it's our people.
All right, ARTOHOLIKS, I've been cheating you all this time. I am not the coffee folk that I say, but I'm with one, and I am going to let him select my coffee today. Israel, what will we get?
It's gonna be a surprise. For one thing, you're gonna.